Hello, this is Dr. Marshall Hubsher, and today I want to comment on an article that was written for the Port Washington Times by George Marlin from the conservative point of view. He wrote an article about Dr. Fauci using pseudoscience in his recommendations. George Marlin says that Anthony Fauci should have agreed that the COVID virus, came from the lab in Wuhan, but there's no proof that it came from his lab in Wuhan. And what difference does it make where the virus came from? Whether it's from a bat, like some people said, market, as other people said, or from a lab in Wuhan. The fact is the virus came from China, and Donald Trump, the president at the time, was correct in preventing Chinese flights from coming to the United States. In retrospect, Trump did the right thing. Democrats were calling him xenophobic, but in retrospect, he really did the right thing. He prevented the virus from coming to the United States as much as possible, and prevented the COVID virus from spreading into the United States as much as it could have. Now, Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, he also was attacking Anthony Fauci for his recommendations. And he didn't tell Floridians to wear a mask, to stay 6 feet apart, or to even get the vaccination when it came out. And Moderna and Pfizer both did extensive studies on the virus vaccine and found it was very safe, with very minor side effects. And there has never been a documented case of a death from the COVID vaccine. And Ron DeSantis, the governor, he tried to prevent the cruise lines from requiring the vaccine on passengers before they entered the cruise ship. That's ridiculous. Cruise lines don't want to cause the spread of the virus. So he went to court, Ron DeSantis, and the court laughed at him, literally laughed at him, and denied his request. So Ron DeSantis was not satisfied with that. He went to the appellate court. The appellate court also denied his request to stop the cruise lines from requiring the vaccine. And Florida had the highest rate of deaths from COVID of any state in the country because of Ron DeSantis disagreeing with Anthony Fauci's recommendations. Anthony Fauci really saved thousands of lives, and Time magazine named him and all frontline workers as Guardians of the Year. Time magazine really should have named Anthony Fauci Man of the Year. Thank you.